Namaskar and welcome to Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. I'm Kala Shankar. January 2020 has already come and gone. The first month of the new decade was full of events. While the world is concerned about the new virus threat that has originated from China, the Indian American community is actively working in various fields, be it the patriotic celebration of India's Republic Day or creative expressions in the fashion industry. In today, February 2nd's Vision of Asia, we bring you glimpses of the 71st Republic Day celebration at the Indian Consulate, a rally in support of the Citizenship Amendment Act in Times Square, reactions to new meaningful movie Chhapaak, the Dance by Chance event by the Federation of Indian Americans in New Jersey, and immigrant voices in New York City's fashion industry. All this coming up right after these messages. Stay with us. India is an important nation in the world. Beyond the political and economic dimensions, Indian American community members retain Indian connections with emotional bonds and spiritual roots. The Indian Festival of Democracy offers an opportunity for the community to come together and share the pride of having its roots in India. Indian democracy is thriving, and India's 71st Republic Day was observed with traditional joy, enthusiasm, and the reading of President's message at the Indian Consulate in New York on January 26th. Consul General Sandeep Chakravorty thanked Indian American community members for their passionate role in building the foundation of a strong Indo-US relationship. Here's some highlights from that event.
On the occasion of India's 71st Republic Day, and when India becomes, or when we celebrate 70 years of the Indian Republic, I wish the viewers of ITV Gold a very, very happy Republic Day. There has been joyous celebrations both in India and all over the world, including in the Consulate. I think 70 years of the Indian Republic has given lots to the people of India and to the world, and I think it is a moment to celebrate, to reflect, to think, and to rededicate ourselves to the service of our country.
जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़ियाँ करती हैं बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़ियाँ करती हैं बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता डेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। जय भारती, जय भारती, जय भारती, जय भारती।
Happy Republic Day to the viewers. We are here at the Indian Consulate in New York with all the dignitaries here celebrating the 70th Republic Day of India. Congratulations to the Republic and best of wishes for the future. Thank you.
Hi, hello everyone. Happy Republican Day to each and everyone. This is our, it's a great celebration, 71st Republican Day. It's a great pride and pleasure to be part of the celebration. Wish you all the best and Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.
ये धरती वो जहाँ ऋषि मुनि जपते प्रभु नाम की माला, हरि ओम, हरि ओम। एक मोहन है और राधा एक एक बाला, और राधा एक एक बाला। जहाँ सूरज सबसे पहले आकर डाले अपना डेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा।
Viewers of ITV Gold, I Shatrughan Sinha here, Deputy Consul General of India in New York. We are here at the Consulate General of India to celebrate the 71st India's Republic Day. A very happy Republic Day to all of you. India is now 70 years young republic. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Happy Republic Day to a young nation which has made tremendous progress in last 70 years. And as an Indian American, I cannot be more proud. So happy Republic Day to India and to all the Indian Americans. Thank you.
Hi everybody, happy Republic Day from Shraddha Foundation and the entire team of Shraddha Foundation.
Hello, all Indians in America and overseas. Happy 71st Republic Day celebrations from the trustees and founders and the present management of Shraddha Foundation. We wish you all a great Republic Day celebration.
Happy Republic Day to everybody from Seema Jagtiani of Shraddha Foundation. We wish the best and we're very proud to be Indians.
गणतंत्र दिवस के पावन अवसर पर सभी भारतवासियों को हम मंगल कामना करते हैं। और गण कहते हैं समूह को, तंत्र जो हमारा नेतृत्व करता है। तो गणेश जैसे परमात्मा का भी नाम एक गण है, गणेश माने जो संसार को लीड करता है। तो लीड करने का मतलब है जिसके पास में सत्य हो, जिसके पास में बल हो, जिसके पास में अहिंसा की ताकत हो, जिसके पास में न्यायप्रियता, वही संसार के लोगों के दिलों को जीत सकता है। तो भारत की संस्कृति सबके दिलों को जीत करके सबके दिलों पर अधिकार करने की संस्कृति है। हम ताकत के बल पर, अभिमान के बल पर किसी को नहीं जीतते हैं। तो गणतंत्र दिवस के अवसर पर हम परमात्मा से यही प्रार्थना करते हैं कि हम संसार के दिलों पर राज करें, किसी के ऊपर ज़बरदस्ती राज्य करने का प्रयास हमारी संस्कृति में नहीं है। हम उसी को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं। आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। और ITV का जो भारतीय संस्कृति के प्रचार प्रसार में सहयोग करता है, ITV का भी हम हार्दिक अभिनंदन और वंदन करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
The Indian Parliament approved an act to respect the spirit of Indian Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who had signed the Nehru-Liaquat Pact with his counterpart from Pakistan. The idea was a kind of commitment by India and Pakistan to provide a safe and secure environment for minorities to grow. During the last 7 decades, however, minorities in Pakistan and Bangladesh have faced unfair treatment. The list of atrocities committed on Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, Christians, and Parsis still find their way to news headlines. A recent news report also showed that this trend continues. A teenage Hindu bride from Pakistan's Sindh province was abducted, forcibly converted to Islam, and then forcibly married. The government of India has tried to offer a faster way towards Indian citizenship for such minority members from neighboring Islamic countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. The Citizenship Amendment Act doesn't include the pathway to citizenship for Muslims, with its logic rooted in the history of partition, as well as in the news reports. Yet, a systematic campaign of misinformation has resulted into anti-Citizenship Amendment Act protests. Now, people who support CAA for its spirit have also collected to express their views. Here's a report from one such gathering in the heart of New York City, Times Square.
We support CAA! We support CAA! We support CAA! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! We support CAA! We support CAA! We support CAA! Bharat Mata ki!
The people that you see behind me here, they have come from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and quite a few other places. And these are not people belonging to any specific group. These are people who have been hearing about everything that has been happening in India and the opposition and everything that has been happening. And they decided that it is time to act a stance for the religious persecuted minorities that have been systematically eradicated in the neighboring countries. And this is something that we strongly support and wish Modi ji all the very best.
आज हम सभी इकट्ठे हुए 71st रिपब्लिक डे के लिए वी सपोर्ट CAA एंड भारत का गणतंत्र दिन के सबके साथ खुशियां मनाएं और खुशियां बांटें सबके साथ। और आज के दिन हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, जरूर भारत की जय के जय जयकार करेंगे। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
We want to thank Dr. Sudhir Parikh for covering the event in this cold also. There is no politics involved, there is no 501c3 involved. All Indian Americans are celebrating and we are supporting CAA of America of India. Like CAA, every country has it. So we also, being an Indian American, we want to celebrate this.
There are people who are in these three countries who are getting persecuted in the name of the religion, which is so bad, and CAA is just to help them to get the citizenship and live a life which is dignified. So this CAA is to support that, and we all support CAA, and we also support the NRC as well as in future when it comes for the population control and UCC also.
In the Times Square in New York City to celebrating our Independence Day, Gantantra Divas, and we also support the CAA. Bharat Mata ki Jai! Bharat Mata ki Jai!
We are here to give our support to CAA, which is recently passed bill in Indian Constitution, and it will help the persecuted minorities from three countries, Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh, to have the citizenship within 6 years within India. So that bill we support, and this is why we are here.
Bharat Mata ki! We support CAA! We support CAA! We support CAA!
आज गणतंत्र दिवस के पावन अवसर पर अमेरिका में न्यूयॉर्क में टाइम स्क्वायर पर भारत के समर्थन में, भारतीय संस्कृति के समर्थन में भारत के लोग और अमेरिका के लोग, सारे लोग 26 जनवरी का एक उत्सव मना रहे हैं। इस उत्सव में मैं भारत की तरफ से, कॉन्सुलेट की तरफ से आप सभी लोगों को बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं देते हुए ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूं कि सारे संसार में सभी लोग सुखी रहें। यही भारतीय संस्कृति की उज्जवल और पवित्र शुभकामनाएं होती हैं।
भारत माता की जय। We support CAA.
आजादी, 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 आजादी.
My name is Rahil. Basically, we are here to protest against CAA and the recent CAA which has been passed into the parliament. It's basically against the Constitution of India. It violates Article 13. It violates Article 13 Clause 2. It violates Article 13 Clause 4, which clearly says that you cannot make any law which is harmful for Article 368 right to equality. So this is basically against discrimination. You cannot discriminate people based on the religion. And in India, currently 58 cities are protesting against it. 24 universities are against this law.
All we want is India should take out the names of specific religions and it should be open to all religions. It should be open to all neighboring countries. We are not against giving shelter to Hindus. We want them to come here. We welcome them if they are persecuted. But we want Indian government to see with the same lens for even Muslims. And we want Indian government to see with the same care and compassion for Indian Muslims. They have been killing Indian Muslims. The UP police has been shooting people without any, they have arrested people without any evidence. They have killed people without any evidence. They have used the military grade weapons for the people who are protesting peacefully. We are against that.
You are watching Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. This program brings events of our community for you every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. and our weekly special is shown every Sunday at 11 a.m. Thanks for your continued encouraging response to our programs. ITV Gold is striving to bring fresh ideas and entertainment under the leadership of our chairman, Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh. We do appreciate your valuable suggestions for shaping up our program. Vision of Asia continues right after these messages. Chhapaak is a topical movie dealing with the plight of girls who are forced to live with a permanent disfiguration of their faces because someone had thrown acid on their faces. This brutal act is stamped on the rest of their lives. Meghna Gulzar has made her name as a courageous, creative and committed director. She managed to get the backing from a wonderful, sensitive actress, Deepika Padukone, who played the lead in such a non-commercial, real-life theme. Here we have reactions of some of the viewers who saw Chhapaak at big cinemas in New Jersey.
Chhapaak, a phonetic sound of a splash, the sound one hears when acid hits the skin, is a brave attempt of director and writer Meghna Gulzar in creating a narrative which truly hits home quite intensely. The movie not only just raises awareness, which many Hindi movies are doing these days, but it makes it a fact to tell the audience that the issue of acid attack and its impact on the victims is real and continues to impact hundreds and thousands of women as we speak right now. Superstar Deepika Padukone puts her heart and all her vulnerability into playing the main character of Malti, an acid attack survivor who is attacked by her perpetrator at the age of 19 in middle of a street market in Delhi, and the movie covers her journey of fighting the attacker while also getting a change made in the government to ban easy availability of acid in India. This shows years of struggle. What truly shakes you, or perhaps the most heart-wrenching, is the amount of realism and real-life scenarios of other acid attack victims and survivors, which is consistently being shown on the screen throughout the movie, primarily to awaken the audiences on the seriousness of how identity of a person, her aspirations, is all taken in a second with a splash of acid. Deepika Padukone's scream during her acid attack scenes in the movie, as the movie opens up with the title track, resonates with you even after the movie. Award-winning lyricist Gulzar pens down this title track, which continues to appear several times of the movie. What strikes one right away are the first few lines of the track. कोई चेहरा मिटा के और आंख से हटा के चंद छींटे उड़ा के जो गया छपाक से पहचान ले गया.
The movie was really good, especially the acting, the music, the story, the main story. It's like watching a real, true story.
And the movie is really nice, and it's an inspiration to the all women, and it's really nice movie.
Yeah, we should stop selling like acid in the Indian market.
Deepika Padukone did a wonderful job, and even the other guy, yeah, he also did wonderful. And it's like a message for everybody, and it's for the woman as a whole. Like, you know, we have to stand up for everything that is being done against the woman.
The movie doesn't shy away from its core message, which is the fact that hundreds and again thousands of women are being destroyed, or their lives are completely wiped in some cases, all because some man wants to display his power, and the society makes it so through multiple ways that he can get away, which is absolutely wrong. And the movie ensures that anyone watching feels the pain of these victims and survivors when they go through multiple surgeries or struggle in many cases to get these surgeries, unable to recognize or reconnect with their old selves, their old faces. In the movie, you see a full transition of Malti, where we see actress Deepika Padukone go through various transitions on her face, from being fully burnt and the reconstruction of each part of her face through multiple surgeries. You see everything, and a big recognition here for the makeup artist Clover Wooton, who presents Padukone as an acid attack survivor very honestly, and the prosthetic works is quite commendable. Overall, one truly can relate and really get emotionally involved watching those sequences of Malti's face and her getting used to it and learning to live with it. Again, some of her screams during those transitional phases truly hit you. The movie also features some incredible actors such as Vikrant Masi, who again given their full capacity to their roles, creating a whole movement which wants to empower the acid attack surviving community in India. A shout out and much respect for all the real acid attack victims and survivors who were also a part of the movie and acted next to Deepika Padukone, as their stories were real, and director Meghna Gulzar very honorably added them. This movie details much on the issue of containing and selling of acid, which is still available easily in India, even after a strong government regulation on it, and the long-time fight of activist Lakshmi Agarwal, an acid attack survivor whose real-life story and the actual campaign for acid ban and regulation was used to create this narrative of Chhapaak. What struck to me from the movie were two things. First, a line said by the lawyer that fights Malti's case in the movie when she says, "Ye acid attack un par hota hai jo padhna chahti thi ya badhna chahti thi," which truly ensures the truth of many of these acid attack stories even now, and coming from a certain part of India where patriarchy and the male oppression in those areas allows for men to attack women if they are rejected. And the idea is to completely take away who they are and what they look like because of that rejection. To me, that is the reason one should watch this movie. The second thing which struck out to me was the fact that the movie surely shows a progress for Malti's character in the end. It shows opportunities in career and love. However, the movie doesn't lose its message until the end, when it details more current attacks which have happened and continue to do so in India. Deepika Padukone leaves you thinking about these women, about the subject, and how the impact is way beyond our imagination. Kudos to the actress for digging herself into the horrific reality of acid attack and its survivors, and the emergence of strength and resilience. I will give this 4 out of 5 stars. Go watch it if you haven't. It will be something you will take back with you.
Welcome back. I'm Kala Shankar. Dance Paid Chance has become an iconic event held by the Federation of Indian Associations. Every year, this event draws enthusiastic, creative teams of dancers to participate and share their patriotic spirit with music and dance. The energy of rhythm and coordinated dance movements of young performers are very enjoyable to watch. This happiness is also linked with India's Republic Day celebrations, which makes the Dance Peak Chance event by the FIA an even more special event. This year, ITV Gold's chairman, Padma Shri Dr. Sudhir Parekh, was also present at the occasion, along with several dignitaries.
Now, what are you looking forward to in terms of dance? So many students today.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward because the FIA has been telling me the number of entries that they've had over the years, and this year they have like various categories, age group categories, right,
Yes.
from the youngest to the oldest, and looking forward to a lot of young talent. Looking forward to seeing a lot of amazing dancers that I've been hearing from the organizers.
Yes.
And a lot of these various choreographers who are also having a classical background, which is what I understand.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a mix of Bollywood and classical, if I might say, and a little bit of folk. So let's see what is in store for me this evening.
Good evening, how are you guys doing? Namaskar, and thank you so much, FIA, the entire team of FIA, and of course, thanks to Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, who is USA's #1 Bollywood promoter, who I've known for almost the last 15 years of my life, and thanks to him that I'm here because he got me connected to FIA, and I'm so looking forward to this evening, especially because it's a wonderful, beautiful theatre, and I really wish I can come back here for my performance next year, so I'm going to talk to FIA. And this is so motivating, and you guys are so lucky that you're getting a chance to perform in an auditorium like this, with a platform like this, and of course with FIA. So cheers to all of you, all your hard work and rehearsed performances, and I'm really looking forward to this wonderful dance evening. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much, FIA, for having me here. This is my 4th trip to US, and Indians in America have always been very kind. I really enjoy it here. बहुत ही अपनापन लगता है, बहुत ही मजा आता है, and I'm really looking forward to enjoy today's evening. Thank you so much, Rajiv uncle. Thank you so much, Bharat ji, for all their support, and all the best to all the participants, and congratulations to all the parents once again. Thank you so much.
Your comments on what you have felt about this year in terms of the talent and the judges.
So, first of all, welcome all ITV viewers. This is the 36th year we are celebrating India's Republic Day celebration as a dance chance. 18,000 plus participants so far. You know, this year we have 600 participants, and amazing audience, amazing performers, and amazing choreographer. And I'd like to thank all the judges, the choreographer, and the parents who put together all these kids for the best performance ever. And I think 3 celebrity judges, Prachi Shah, Prachi Telhan, and Anand Kumar, Super 30, they are here, and I think they are enjoying the show. And I'm really proud to be part of FIA. This is my long journey, and today I'm taking an oath as a trustee. Yes, and yeah, it is a great moment, and I'd like to thank entire team and who trusted me, the chairman, the board of trustees, I think this is a great moment for me and my family. I have been there for 12 years, and I think this is the last step of the ladder, and I'm really excited about it.
Where do you think, you want to take FIA in that aspect? And what are some of the things on your agenda in terms of once you take the oath?
We have very well-known people who is part of the Trustee Board, so they are really recognizing to bring a young generation into this organization, and our main goal to bring the second generation and third generation of the Indian to be part of the great celebration and bring the community together. And we are celebrating the largest India Day parade on New York City. So this is the best thing, we can bring all community together, and I'm really excited about it.
Thank you so much for joining us. You were one of the esteemed judges for this show. I have to ask you, as a trained dancer, choreographer, and someone who runs her own school, what was your experience over here? And incredible dancers today. I would love to know your honest opinion on the kind of talent you saw today.
Yes, every performer was amazing, and it was really tough judging them. Their costumes and their coordination, expression, they were like every year. I mean, this has been my 5th year coming to FIA. Every year the standards are going up, and they are taking you to the next level. And then congratulations to all the choreographers for doing that and showing us what else we can do, different formations and different concepts. Totally enjoyed, and I cherish my childhood memories as performing on stage, looking at each child's joy of performing on stage. I totally enjoyed it, and look forward to see many more performances. I don't know where else they are going to take it, so excited to look forward.
Wow, we are with none other than Prachital on everyone. India's glory to fame. She brought Commonwealth recognition to India for basketball and netball, and she's now an amazing actress. Prachi, thank you so much for talking to us on ITV Gold. All the contestants are right behind us. I would love for you to share how you felt.
Thank you so much, Aditi, and it was a wonderful evening and a lot of amazing power-packed performances. I absolutely loved all of them. It was very difficult for me to judge it. I think I didn't deserve to be on that chair, but to just go on the stage and dance and enjoy with all of them. So it was a lovely, lovely evening, and congratulations to all the winners.
the motivation is all from the children. They love to dance. They have such a passion and drive to perform that's the reason why Arya is there. I'd like to thank the parents for being so supportive, bringing the kids to practices. They look forward to perform, and Arya is all because of the kids.
Tell us a little bit about what have you brought to the stage this year. I know you are in multiple categories. I have seen people yell and scream in happiness on the performance. Tell us a little bit about what we're watching today.
Well, we have 3 different categories: minors, juniors, and seniors. Something different that we are bringing to the stage is a little bit about culture. Like, for example, our juniors are doing a performance about the Sikh religion, why they are wearing the turban, and it's like I feel that our performances educate the children themselves. They learn so much about why the kids wear a turban, what the importance of it, and to be proud for that. So it's like not only does FIA provide a platform where we get to perform, but I feel like through the dance and through the culture, the kids are learning more about the Indian culture and religions.
We are here at Dance Perchance 2020, proudly presented by FIA, and currently I have with me none other than from Super 30, Anand Kumar. He is one of the judges, and we are so excited to see a male personality, a male celebrity really bring us. How are you feeling today? And I would love for you to tell us the amount of, presence of talent you saw today. How are you feeling?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे यहाँ आकर कि अपने भारतीय संस्कृति को देखकर, अपने कल्चर को देखकर, और लग रहा है कि भाई यहाँ पर रहने वाले बहुत सारे लोग के पास अमेरिकन पासपोर्ट है, लेकिन अभी भी दिल लोगों का इंडियन है। और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि इतना बड़ा इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करना, इनको चलाना, और सैकड़ों लोग, हज़ारों बच्चे बच्चियों का इवेंट देखकर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत एक्साइटमेंट है। मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि इस तरह का कार्यक्रम ये लोग जाके इंडिया में भी करें, ताकि लोगों को पता चले कि अपनी संस्कृति को बचाने के लिए, उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए अमेरिका में क्या क्या हो रहा है। मेरी शुभकामनाएं आप लोगों के साथ।
Tell me what has taken to put together this entire show, and what do you have to say about the entire team that put together Dance Perchance?
Yeah, thank you for opportunity. But this is a hard work of the whole FIA team for last 6 months or so. And there is a lot of effort and a lot of involvement, a lot of networking and communication goes through this. And to put this together, the whole idea of this event is to make sure our new generation is taken care as far as our culture, as far as our civilization is is brought up to the our new younger generation. And it's been this is I think 37th year. And this year is the 50th Golden Jubilee year for us, so we're going to have a grand, parade, the 16th August, 2020. So we are already preparing for that. So we hope more and more people join, support, and enjoy the event.
Follow ITV Gold's Facebook page. Write to us with details of events to events@itvgold.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our shows at your convenience. It's time now for a short break. We will return right after these messages from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Immigrant's Voice in New York City's fashion industry was not just an event to showcase the talent of immigrant fashion designers. This was also an inspiring event for upcoming designers. Creativity has a way of beautifying our lives. Designers tap into their creative space with awareness of time-sensitive nuances in the industry. The fashion industry is all about dreams, hopes, and the joy of creating something new. Immigrants often offer traditional artistic expressions with impressions of their innovative approaches. A fashion mosaic event, Immigrant's Voice in the New York fashion industry, was a unique event. Here are some glimpses of that event.
I am so impressed about all these women, so beautiful, so smart, fashion historians from Pratt University, from Parsons School of Design. I am honored tonight to be part of this incredible panel that has been talking about immigration and fashion here in New York City. And thank you so much for sharing with your audience all these things tonight.
So my message to all of you is that in order for us to have any change in our communities and in the global community, we have to really start enjoying traditional wear and wear it ourselves. We have to understand the importance of a handcraft and the energy that we bring through our hands to the garments. That is what is good for us. So in order for this to be supported, we need to choose that. So wear more colors, wear things that are handmade, support the artisans globally. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is John Coy and I'm part of this panel. And I think it's a really great panel because we've touched upon important issues and left hopefully with a lot of questions to ourselves and to each other.
I want to begin by thanking the organizers for the visible and invisible labor that went into organizing today's talk. I look forward to learning from all of you. I have to clarify that I am trained as an anthropologist. So I'm interested in the modes of sociality tied to consumption and production of fashion. And specifically at Pratt, I teach classes on sustainability and fashion, and then other classes on anthropology. And so when I think about, the current political climate, and I think about immigration, right? The first thing that comes to my mind is that I think we need to unpack the term immigration and immigrant, both these terms, right? Because immigrants are not a homogeneous group. And so are we talking about highly skilled or highly privileged immigrants and who also face challenges, but are we also then talking about low-wage immigrants and the challenges, the very specific challenges that they face tied to lack of health care, minimum wage and lack of minimum wage.
Yeah, today was an amazing event. We're always excited to talk about fashion and the history of immigrants in New York making our fashion possible. It was really great to be part of a panel of so many smart people who are bringing different perspectives and to hear from the audience. And so I feel like from this we have new potential partners and collaborations and opportunities. And so I think this is a great way to start out a new year and a new decade. Thank you.
It really doesn't matter what we say about sustainability as long as we're talking about organic cotton or very special hemp. If we pay below living wage labor rates. The reason that it's inexpensive to buy clothing is because it's inexpensive to make clothing from a labor perspective, not from the fabric or from the embellishments. And so I think it's important for us to come to grips with that. And so what we do at Custom Collaborative, we make sure, one, that people are paid a living wage, but also when we send people to employers, say if they want an intern, we demand that they pay these interns, right? Because many of us look cute because we're squeezing somebody else. And so we don't necessarily see it, but I don't know how many people in here know how to sew or produce clothing, but is it really possible that you could make a dress that you were proud to wear for $40 if your time is valued appropriately? Right? You can buy $5 worth of fabric, but then, okay, so $35 worth of labor, how long is that? So at minimum wage, that's 2 hours. Like, who can produce that? And so when we talk about we're offshoring and we're sending work to this place and that place, what are the lives of those people? And why are we satisfied for people to live off of $2 a day? And so really, if we're thinking about how do we produce in New York, there has to be a part of that that prioritizes labor and people.
Hi, my name is Tessa Mafucci. I am a professor at Pratt Institute and Parsons School of Design, and I was here today to speak about fashion and labor for this panel with the Department of Records. Yes, it was a wonderful group of panelists. I was really honored to be participating and to get to come here and speak to these topics.
I think we're dealing with a situation where there's this intentional obscuring of the realities of how we all get dressed every day. It's just been a very conscious and concerted effort on the part of big fashion brands to smooth out that part of the history. And I mean, it's not new. You look through all of these histories of labor struggles related to fashion, there's always been this attempt to hide it away. And I think when we have the kind of iconic example of the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire, people couldn't look away. People were literally bystanders watching this happen, and that's why change happened here in New York. But then the long-term result was that then businesses fled away from fair labor standards. And so I think, to your question of what could happen with the industry, how could it change, it's really, it's them needing to step up to actually fairly compensate people. I mean, they are making these choices. We have all of these independent designers who run their brands really beautifully from start to finish. We work with Mara Hoffman at Custom Collaborative, all these brands that really have, they care about where their products are made. But on the other hand, you have brands that trade on Americana and American identity at their core, and they're not making anything here, and they're not valuing the labor anywhere, And I think it's an accountability and transparency question at the end of the day. And I think we've seen that they will not make these changes without pressure. So pressure is what's needed.
This was an incredible evening. It was so informative from so many points of view. I've been making things for the body out of sustainable material for 55 years, but this was so very important to be hearing the political part and the economic part and all pulled together so beautifully. It's really wonderful to be here.
I really liked today's talk about immigrants and their influence on fashion. I especially like the fact that it focused a lot on bringing things back to manufacturing in New York, like locally manufactured, so we don't have to outsource our stuff, because the whole industry of fast fashion is so related to fast food. We want to know where our food has been made. I think we also should know where our clothing has been manufactured. Thank you.
Hello. I like the panel's focus on the importance of labor and getting closer to the origin of where our clothes come from, where our food comes from, and basically everything we own. Thank you.
As a fashion historian and archivist myself, it's important to think about the effects of the fashion industry and adjacent industries on New York City fashion and New York City labor, and just the different ways that we can improve the situation here for laborers, and how important it is to talk about these things in such a public setting and really focus on what the everyday effects are.
With that, we come to the end of today's program. Thanks for watching Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. Do follow ITV Gold's Facebook page. Write to us with details of events at events@itvgold.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet again, have a pleasant week ahead. I'm Kala Shankar. Namaste.